1. Self-conscious. If you have met a guy who says he's not self-conscious, he's either lying or not a real human being for that matter. All guys are self-conscious, although our outer perception says otherwise. Women look at the idea that we just get up, throw on a t-shirt, throw on some basketball shorts and some shoes or slippers, and we are good to go. This, in turn, creates the misconceived idea that we don't care about our outer appearance. Therefore, we must not be self-conscious about it. And it couldn't be farther from the truth. We are not these unshakable foundations that aren't scared of social perceptions. The truth is, we think about every little thing you can imagine when we walk out into public. From my experience, and something I think all men can relate to, is when I'm walking through a mall or any public setting. I have had anywhere from a guy giving me a compliment on a t-shirt to girls looking at me with anything from a simple smile to just a simple gaze. But it does not change the hilarious thought process that ensues. You see, I don't think, oh, hey, this guy simply likes my t-shirt or this girl is into me. No. My thought process goes as follows. Shit, did I stain my shirt? Holy crap, my fly is down, isn't it? Our thought process is chaotic. It can go from thinking absolutely nothing to having a million thoughts rushing through our mind. 2. Social expectations. From the beginning of civilization, society has put on a cloak of social expectations onto the shoulders of men and women. Anything from, you must be married or you're frowned upon if you're a male. You must be the breadwinner with a job or face being frowned upon, and etc. Social expectations suck, and for the foreseeable future, I don't think they'll ever go away. We men face a multitude of expectations, and here are some we'd like for you to know. 3. Emotions. Think about it. Ever since men were kids, we're supposed to keep up with this stoic demeanor. If we cried, we were made fun of for simply showing our emotions, as it was a sign of weakness. So we learned to suppress those emotions till we were alone. All men have been there, trust me. Sitting in a room just pouring out and not telling anyone about our emotions, as it is not natural for us to tell or show our problems. We are far more complex than perceived. We're vulnerable and we're sensitive. We have a tendency when hurt, to suppress it and hope we can forget about it. All the emotions we have, we're taught to repress and push down, even though we feel them just as much as women do. This means that from an early age we're never taught to deal with these emotions we have. So they manifest into anger, which sometimes explains the way we act. It should feel normal to want to be held, to cry out of sheer frustration and grief, to be able to be vulnerable. But, for some reason, we've been brought up in society, where it's looked down upon or frowned upon if men want or do these things. We can be anything we dream to be, but we can't be afraid. This is not a video bashing women, this is reality for us men, and we live it every day. We're vulnerable, we're sensitive, we fear, and we think so much. Those emotions never show, but they live to one day see daylight. Both genders have an equal amount of hardships that they face, and it's unfair to say one has it easy over the other. For the female viewers, I truly hope you listen and understand us even for a moment, as this is merely only the surface of what comes along with being a man.